what does composing music allow you to express? Or how is composing music an expression of yourself? Or you see, I don't
Yeah,
really
yeah.
know.
How does it come through you,
I
and
don't
then
know
what
how
is
to
it
ask the
centered?
question, but
Yeah.
um, I find, particularly when I listen to jazz and some sort of modern compositions, uh, I get the sense that there's it's almost it's a question I asked somebody else recently that we talked to. Are you composing or are you discovering something when you work with music?
Yeah, it's a very interesting question. I think what happened to me is that in my first composition lesson with with McKinley, with Bob, he sent me home and he told me, for next time, write something for cello.
Mm.
And I said, what do you mean? Like, should it be in this genre, in this genre? Should it be major? Should it be minor? He said, no, write whatever you want. No rules, nothing. Just write something for cello and make it as short or as long as you want. Make it in any genre that you want. Just do it. And then I said, wow, you can actually invent something completely new, and there are no rules, and there are no limitations. And this has been going ever since. And so the way I approach composing, I mean, music is playing in my mind all the time. So for me, it's just to write it down. And once I write something down, anything down, it can be a little rhythm, it can be a chord, it can be a melody, it can be a sound, it can be a hand clap or whatever. Immediately there comes okay, what follows? And from there it evolves, and it becomes a longer composition or a whole composition, which is as part of that process. There's also the process of thinking about form, thinking about energy, thinking about tension, thinking about release, thinking about where I want it to go, which I cannot express in words because it's a musical thing.
Right.
I decide, I look at what I did and I say, okay, where do I want it to go now? Does it continue? Does it morph into something else? Is there a break and something completely new happens? Do I recall something that I did before? And that's how it continues. Well, let's see. And so I try stuff and until I'm happy, and then I say, okay, next. That's I
Do you
just
have a,
finished. Sorry,
sorry,
what?
go ahead.
I just finished, yeah, actually yesterday, composing a new piece, which is a concerto for electric guitar and orchestra. Not for myself, for a friend who's and I did something that I never did before in the form of the music, which is that's funny. I still do some things that I've never done before, and that's
Right.
interesting to me. It's endless. It's really endless. Yeah.
So that actually, I'm glad you said that. It's endless, because I keep wanting to know where do you have a sense of where it comes from?
Mm. No, I don't, and I even don't think about it.
Mm-hmm.
Um, it's like while I'm talking to you now, I'm thinking I started maybe 35 years ago and I'm still continuing that day that I started. It's just separated into compositions, but
It's
it's
just
the same
separated
thing.
by intervals of time, but it's the
Right.
same
I never
thing.
stopped thinking. I never stopped to think, okay, where is this coming from?
Right,
What's
right.
happening? Should I analyze the process? No, I'm just going and going and going. It's like I can't stop.